An equational sentence is when a definite section and an indefinite section meet to create an invisible is in between. This first section is called the mubtada and this second section is called the khabar. You'll notice both of these words are in the U case, meaning they end in a dhamma or two. Why are they in the U case? We said that the default case of a word is the U case unless there's a reason why it differs. Inna is one of those reasons. Whenever inna enters a sentence, it causes the sentence to become emphatic. There's no direct translation for this particle inna, but we could translate it as indeed or surely. So the mosque is beautiful will become indeed the mosque is beautiful, or surely the mosque is beautiful. So inna has the ability to change the case of a word. In this case, what it does is it causes the mubtada to end in the A case. What's the A case? The fatha. Yeah? It doesn't affect the khabar, which is why the khabar remains the U case, the default case. Whereas the mubtada is no longer in the U case, it's in the A case because it's been affected by the inna. Walakinna is another example of a word that affects the case of a word. And it affects cases of words in the same way as inna. So just like inna causes the mubtada to be in the A case, walakinna also causes the mubtada to be in the A case as well. Let's do some examples just to let that sink in. So, in this first example, we have this mosque is beautiful. This is the mubtada, this is the khabar. So whenever inna enters a sentence, what does it do? It causes the khabar to remain the same and the mubtada to change into the A case. So the hadha remains the same because hadha doesn't showcase by changing vowels, whereas masjid will now become masjida. Yeah? In this second sentence, al-waziru fil maktab, the minister is in the office. First, let's go over what case the office is. It should be in the U case, but it's not. Because this word is preceded by a preposition, it's now in the I case. Yeah? So when inna enters this sentence, what it does is it causes the mubtada to fall in the A case. And the maktab remains as it is, yeah? So remember that even though we're focusing on causing words to become in the A case because of inna, that we don't forget that other words can change cases because of other reasons, yeah? Don't lose sight of the bigger picture. So let's try this third example. So we have in the garden is a strange cat. You'll notice this structure doesn't resemble this structure of the mubtada and a khabar. However, when this sentence is divided into in the garden and a strange cat, where is the subject of this sentence? Where is the topic? The topic is the cat. It's not the garden, right? So when inna enters a sentence, it changes the topic. It causes the topic to be in the A case. Yeah? So now, qitta is in the A case. Why? Because it's been affected by the inna. And gharibun is no longer in the U case because gharibatun is an adjective of qittatun. Since qittatun has now become qittatan, it mindlessly copies the case as well. Yeah, so gharibatun will now become gharibatan. Lastly, we have this prepositional phrase here, fil hadiqati. Al hadiqa should be a dhamma, but because it's preceded by a preposition, it's now a kasra. Yeah? And let's try this last sentence. So we have the hotel is new. You'll notice, near. And you'll notice this structure resembles this structure again. But the museum is far. So straight away when you see walakin, we should know that it will affect the mubtada after it, yeah? So al-mathaf will now become al-mathafa. Why does بعيد remain the same? Because بعيد is a khabar. It's not affected by ولكن. This is in the A case because it's been affected by the ولكن. الفندق and قريب, what case are they in? They're in their default cases, which means they are in the U case. However, if inna were to enter the sentence, then we would say that الفندق will become الفندقة, the khabar would remain the same, yeah? But inna hasn't entered the sentence, so it remains unchanged.